Hello, once again YouTube, it's Hero Gaming, and welcome to, embarrassing stories of my life, or my life stories. Yeah, we're gonna call it my life stories. So in last video we talked about Jenny and Shakisha, and how that happened, but let's get into a completely different story. Now, this story is back in first grade. Yes, Hero was very innocent then. Look at me now, making videos talking about cancer and AIDS. Great. But, basically, here's what happened. So, in first grade, we had this sort of, reward system, where basically, you did something good, you get a marble, or marbles. And, once you get those marbles, you'd then be able to use those marbles to buy stuff out of the sort of teacher's personal store. Now, in my head, I thought I was, like, okay, not that I thought, I was doing the right thing. And in this, I mean, and what I mean of, in my head, I meant to say, in this girl's head, we'll call her 11, because that's close to what her name sounds like. So, 11 decided, that, she would use me. I don't know why, but, basically, here's what happened. I went, I was walking around, sort of minding my own business. I had my 5 marbles, thinking I was baller, you know, 5 maulers, I was like the big cash money guy. And then, 11 comes over and says, "Hey Malachi, look, there's marbles." And I said, "And?" And then, she said, "Well, if you go and put those marbles away, you probably get some more marbles." And me, Malachi, thinking that everyone's the nicest person in the world, which I've learned in life that no, that is not true. Some people are just plain mean. Yeah. So 11 told me to put the marbles back, and in my head I'm thinking, this is perfect sense, and she's probably just trying to help me out because she's a good friend. And no, she was not, and I hated her for the rest of first grade and up, but I kind of got over it. So yeah, so basically 11 told me to go and the marbles and put it away, and yeah, that's what I did. I put them in, and then right when I reached reached into the bag to put the marbles inside, she called the teacher, and then I stare at my teacher as she stares back at me, and then I said, "Hey," and then she said, "What are you doing, Malachi?" And then, or Hero, I should say. I said, "Oh, I'm just putting these away." And then she said, "Are you sure you're telling the truth?" I said, "Yes, I'm telling the truth, ma'am." And then, 11 said that no, he was trying to steal marbles out of the bag. And then she went to me and said, "Is this true?" And I said, "No, that is incorrect. I was actually picking these up because I saw them on the ground." And 11 told me that I should put them away. And then she said, "Well, mister, if you're not going to tell me the truth." And then I was dumbfounded, okay? Because at the time I was like, I'm telling this lady the truth, but she doesn't understand I'm telling her the truth. Oh my gosh, it's like she decided to put cotton balls in her ears and just didn't listen, okay? And then after, here's what happened. I made the most rude face I could ever for the first time in my life. Gave someone the death stare for the first time ever, and I gave it to this girl, 11. And basically what she did was sort of make a smirk as if she just duped the teacher. Not only that, not only did I get in trouble, I got a referral. And okay, I was like, here now, mad, okay? That was my first time ever getting a referral. And it wasn't even, like, truthfully, it's now gone off my record, but still, I was upset. I was like, seriously, I'm innocent here. And then, you know what? She gets extra marbles for doing this, for telling on me, right? So in my head, I'm like, I should get revenge, right? So, here's what happened. So basically, I went home, told my mom, I explained, and then she totally was like, "That sounds like actually correct." And then she said, "Oh really?" And I said, "Oh really?" And then she called the teacher, and the teacher said, "No, that's not what another student said. Another student said that he was actually conversing with, the 11, saying that he was gonna steal some marbles so next time he could get something out of the little prize. Now, going through my head, my mom explains this to me. I'm like super upset. Like, at the time I was a crybaby, so I'm like, kind of have a tear down my face, like, I was lied to. I'm innocent. And so, as I'm crying, kind of, the teacher hears on the phone. She then says, "Well, I'm sorry, but I can't just believe your son. He was in the bag without permission." And in my head, I thought I was totally in the clear. Like, okay, it's kind of stupid. The fact that, yes, I did have marbles in my hand. Yes, I had my hand in the bag, but that doesn't mean I was stealing. I promised. And I, like, kept on yelling it out, kind of upset in my own tone. And then, later on, at a parent-teacher conference, that was actually addressed, and, basically, my mom and, the 11's mom got into an argument, which ended up with, the first grade teacher being, I guess, I don't even know, like, I can't say she was fired, because it wasn't, because the next day, she didn't even talk much, and she looked kind of disappointed, and then, like, a week later, she just disappears. That first grade teacher, gone. I was like, did my mom get the first grade teacher fired? And I'm not even sure. All I know is that it was a terrible, terrible, terrible experience. And I was very happy to hear that that was not going on my permanent record because of what happened. I felt real good. I felt so innocent, so alive. But then I got really upset once I heard she was actually leaving the school. And she said for like because I'm retiring. And at first, I know my first grade teacher. She usually would tell us everything big and special about her life. She wouldn't leave anything out. So exactly when I heard of this, I literally got really upset when I got home. And I took the marbles with me when we usually leave them in class, but you have the option to take them with you. And I just threw them really far, and I had a lot. And so basically they were all over the place outside because I got super upset. I was like, well, these marbles are completely useless now. But then then what was also going through my head was I was really upset because that was one of my favorite teachers at the time. And I'm not even sure if I could call. I mean, I did see her once at the very end of the year in 5th grade, but other than that, no, I didn't see her at all. It was a very interesting story, and yeah. And yeah, that's pretty much it. That's the end of the story. Lesson is don't trust everyone. Yeah, don't. That's a dumb idea. Don't. It's stupid. Don't trust everyone you know, because you don't know if they're gonna double cross you in the end. Seriously. So yeah, I'd like to say thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video. And before I go, I should talk about so in these life stories, I will be explaining something else serious, kind of like going back in time, and to kind of explain what happened between the heroes and why we sort of broke up. Because I might not tell the story, and that all depends on you guys in the comments below. I need you guys to tell me, you guys want me to explain why we are not a group anymore. It's actually very, I won't say it was silly, but I will say it was kind of violent. And technically, it wasn't my fault. I'm not gonna go and pin myself. It really wasn't. I felt this crowd wasn't for me, and that they were bullying me and kind of taking advantage of me. So that's sort of a short version, but I'll get into the specifics if you guys want me to. So thank you guys for watching. Tell me in the comments below. Also, I need you guys to vote on those swords, okay? I didn't fix them up for anything, or make the blue one and then fix up the red one for nothing. So, I'll see you guys next video. Heroes out. Bye-bye.